on the homeless issue. And we have a foreclosure group that is working hard on with the foreclosure issues, and they have some great events coming up. I feel kind of uninformed, but it's because we got so much stuff going on, you can't hardly keep track of it all. It's really amazing and awesome.
Thank you very much. Question back there.
How did the rally go yesterday?
It was amazing. It got pushed indoors, but there were 2 different groups of us, and there was probably at least 200-300 people that went to the courthouse. And then there was another at least 100 people that were at the church downtown, and we had the most amazing, We the People put on an event that was kind of an Occupy event, but it was in collaboration with We the People, and it had these great theatrical skits, and it had half a dozen amazing speakers about local and national issues. We've had a lot of things being put together like that. You should definitely check out our website, occupyeugenemedia.org. There's constantly things coming up that I can't even hardly keep track of everything. The Pitchfork Rebellion folks and all these different things. So check that out.
Sorry
And we
about
have
all the
lots and lots
shakiness.
of Facebook pages where
I
you
was
can
getting
see all the
power
stuff
hooked
on
up.
video that we're putting out.
Great, thank you so much. Really makes me think it's too bad that Occupy's over, isn't it?
Could you stand further from the mic this time? It's hard on the ears.
Sure thing.
Don't have to have a hearing aid just yet.
So we're going to go back to an old tradition, which is to make sure that we always have a little music in our movement. You know, that's kind of something that's almost died. But back when I was starting this kind of work, there was no movement that didn't have music. Civil rights, peace, labor, you name it. So just to make sure we do one that everybody knows, we'll do This Land Is Your Land, because it is, right?
Yes.
Woody Guthrie anticipated this movement a long time ago. Yes, please, that's the idea, sing along. Oh, and one thing else, there's a sign-up sheet that's been around once, but if you haven't signed it yet, it's back on the back table, and we'd love to have you sign it. Okay, ready? Oh, you got words? Amazing. This has got to be telepathy, because I didn't tell anybody I was coming. Well, I guess I better get the version that's being passed out. Save one for me. Save one for you, Bill.
I got one, and we kind of came up short at the front of the room.
All right.
How's the sound? Can somebody let me know, because I could get an audio patch in if you guys can't hear it.
This land was made for you and me. Chorus now. This land is your land. This land is my land. From California to the New York Island. From the redwood forest to the Gulf Stream waters. This land was made for you and me.
Cool, thanks.
Sparkling sands of Earth Island desert, and all around me a voiceless sounding. This land was made for you and me. Chorus one more time. This land is your land. This land is my land. From California to the New York Island. sun came shining as I was soaring, with the wheat fields waving and the dust clouds rolling, and the fog was lifting, upwards extending. This land was made for you and me. This land is your land. This land is my land. From California to the New York Island, from the redwood forest to the ocean waters. This land was made for you and me. As I was walking, I saw a sign there, and on the sign there said no trespassing. But on the other side, it didn't say nothing. That was the place to occupy. This land is your land. This land is my land. From California to the New York Island, from the redwood forest to the Gulf waters. This land was made for you and me. In the squares of the city, in the shadow of the steeple, by the river prophets, I see my people, and some are grumbling, and some are rumbling, because this land was made for you and me. Last time. This land is your land, this land is my land, from California to the New York Island, from the redwood forest to the Gulf Stream waters. This land was made for you and me. Pete Seeger's been my idol since childbirth, and I think he would have been proud. All right, back to the serious stuff. We gotta have a little fun. We gotta have some serious stuff. Am I right? She's a public interest environmental attorney who represents citizens, nonprofits, and some of the tribes in their efforts to protect and restore the Pacific Northwest ecosystems. She's a member of the Occupy Portland Solutions Committee and helped to spearhead the outreach campaign to strengthen the city of Portland's recent resolution supporting a constitutional amendment to abolish corporate constitutional rights. Will you welcome Erin?
That's okay. Thanks. Thank you. That was a very nice introduction. And I know this is a small group, so we don't have to do a mic check, but since I'm with Occupy Portland, I like to start out with a mic check here. So, mic check!
Mic check!
Mic check!
Mic check!
Today we send a message
Send a message
to Congress and to the 1% that we the people are taking our democracy back. So I'm Erin Madden. I'm a member of the Occupy Portland Solutions Committee, and I have to say I'm just really excited to see so many different folks from around the state here today. It's really cool to have everyone come together. We have a great group working in Portland, and it's great to see that we have a lot of comrades around the state doing great work as well. And I think it's particularly important that we come together on this second anniversary of the Citizens United decision, because it is one of the most amazing decisions to come out of the Supreme Court and what it has done to our democracy and the ability of the voices of the people to be heard in our government. The massive problems that are facing our country are really the result of court-made law that allow corporations to cloak themselves in the rights of the Constitution that are intended, or to challenge laws that are intended to protect people and to protect our democracy, and to spend unregulated sums of money that drown out the voices of the 99%. The corrupting influence of money in our elections is the source of all of the social injustices and the economic injustices that unify the Occupy movement around the country and around the world. It is the source of our ongoing economic recession, which has left millions of people homeless and without jobs. It is the source of our climate change catastrophe, which threatens life on this planet as we know it. And it is the source of the growing disparity between the 99% and the 1%. So I got involved with Occupy Portland from the very first march that happened on October 6th. We had about 5,000 people marching through the streets of Portland, and it was an amazing sight and an amazing experience for those of us that were there. And I'm sure a lot of you had similar amazing experiences, whether it was 5 people or 100 people. I think one thing I hear really commonly among folks that are involved with the Occupy movement is that it's the first time in a long time that they realized there were so many people out there that feel the same thing